You might be wondering why you find us at a racetrack with a diesel Honda City, and I have to say, after driving it a fair bit during the warm-up laps around the MMRT, I nearly asked myself the same question. Then again, I remembered that I wasn't driving any Indian family car but a car that has proved itself on a racetrack time and again. For decades, the Honda City has been the go-to choice for tin-top racers across India. And even though it has grown in size and become heavier with every new generation, the City has punched above its weight and proved to be good fun even when it's surrounded by properly fast vehicles. This time around, the only other sedan we had at the CarWale track day was none other than BMW's all-new M340i, and that thing set a blazing quick lap time. So what about the diesel-powered City? Should you already dismiss the humble family sedan or expect some fireworks? Let's put it against the clock and find out. So there you go, with a tiny bit of exasperation, the new Honda City clocked a time of 2 minutes and 16.78 seconds. Not record breaking by any means, but it does say a lot about how the new City performs at the MMRT when there's a diesel engine under its hood. Let's just get to it. Now the only reason why it couldn't set a quicker lap time was due to the lack of revs. Let me explain. In almost all crucial corners including C3, C7 and C11, wherein you can make or break a lap, I was in a gear higher than usual in the City diesel because I was out of revs. Fundamentally, a diesel engine just cannot give you the liberty to hold on to a gear in most corners, which is why in C7 and C11, both right-handers, we had to short shift right after hitting the apex to get the drive out of corners, otherwise all you are getting mostly is the noise and not much momentum because you are well past the torque band of that 1.5 litre ID.Tech engine. The other limiting factor is the gearing, which is simply too short for the MMRT. Now it's not something that we can fault this car for, but we do think that it would be at least a second quicker around the MMRT with a longer final drive. Even so, its lap time is not bad at all when you consider the fact that the engine makes less than 100 horsepower. In fact, the City diesel makes up for its lack of straight line grunt in the corners. The steering has good weight to it and it inspires you to push harder. What also helps big time in carrying good speeds through the corners is the neutral chassis balance. Of course, it's softly sprung and it does lean against the corner, but the City does that with a sense of predictability and hardly any drama. That being said, we would have liked a bit more footprint on the tires because we did experience some power understeer over sharp corners including C3 and C11. All in all, the new Honda City, even in its super efficient diesel guise, lived up to its lineage and performed rather well on the track. Check out our channel to see how its lap time compares with other daily driven heroes that we have tested at this year's CarWale track day.